This question is, how can I create an interactive web page with Perplexity? Okay, let's go through the steps here. So just to start, you go to perplexity.ai to get to this page. This is, I don't know, the home page, basically where you start from. And yours might look different. We have Perplexity Pro, there's free, and there's Pro, and then there's Max. So your screen might not say Perplexity Pro. But if you just go to this little plus here, and it has the add files or tools, and then there's a create files and apps. Click on that, and then you're going to put in your prompt. I already did this because sometimes this can take a while, and even the one that I did took probably 10, 12 minutes. But you select create files and apps, and then you put in your prompt. Apps in this case is usually like a web app or like an interactive web page that doesn't really build like full-blown React apps or whatever. At least not that I've seen. Let me go in my history, and then so I did the same thing that I just showed you. I went to that prompt, clicked the plus, I did the little apps thing on there, and then this was my prompt. Pretty simple prompt. I just wanted to keep it kind of basic, just so you can see what it does with a short prompt. It was build an interactive application that teaches the basics of the Python programming language. Again, pretty broad, intentionally. And expand this out. It'll show you kind of the step-by-step that it went through. So it outlines what it was going to do, and it reviewed some sources, gathered some resources, blah, 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 looked through a bunch more sources, gathered some more resources, went through some more sources, etc. I mean, it's Perplexity, so I mean, it's going to do a ton of research. So it went through a lot of sources, and then it just started building, and it built multiple files in here, and then finished. I mean, this is a decent amount of stuff. And then here's the explanation of what it did. I won't read through all this, but I will kind of go through it. If you want to read the details, you can just kind of pause and look at the different steps. Yeah, like I said, there's quite a lot in there, and there went through 74 sources just to build this. And then once it's done, you can't really, at least I haven't figured out a way to actually look at it within Perplexity. Like I can click on the main, like the HTML file here, and it shows me the code, but like I can download it, which I'll show you in a second, but I haven't found a way to actually run it within here. Again, I might be missing something, but anyway, I downloaded that, and then this is what it actually gave me. And this is the main page. And I can either click to start learning down here, or I can click the different sections. So if I click that, and then I basically go to the first section, and then, I don't know that that's really a good way to teach someone how to put in variables, but that's fine. And data types, again, that's not ideal syntax, but those should be on separate lines probably, or just, anyway. Go through the exercises. Like this didn't really work. Like if I do like name equals and I don't actually put anything in, like this, the task was to create a variable named my name. This is just name, and then assign it. Your name is a string. I didn't assign it anything. When I ran the code, it actually green and checkbox, which is just makes me think that like, oh, I did this properly. Like this is not the right way to do that. So I mean, that didn't really work. But I mean, that's okay. There's a hint here, and then I can put in a solution where it shows me what it actually should look like. So I mean, that does work. I was like, okay. And then I'm not going to go through all of them, but they were all similar. It's like if I put in anything and ran it, it gave me this like green box of like, hey, great job. And then that's not really ideal for learning, but okay, that would be something to go into the code and just kind of change if I know how, or I can reprompt it like, hey, by the way, that didn't really work properly. But I would have to kind of know the basics of coding to fix that. So I mean, that's not ideal. It has some coding challenges down here. Like FizzBuzz is kind of the classic challenge. And it's like, okay, that's kind of nice to have challenges in here. And the way they laid it out, that's not terrible. Operators, again, this is not, it's kind of clunky. I wouldn't really recommend you do it that way. I don't even think that would work, etc., etc. And it's like most of the areas here, they're similar. It's just like it has the section up here that it's kind of, I guess, teaching you the thing. And then it gives you one or two exercises, and then it has the same coding challenges at the bottom. Data structures, same format, and then functions, same format. I don't know. If I didn't know what a function was, I don't know that that would be enough for me to now understand functions. So, I mean, it's a start. Again, I don't think Perplexity is the best at creating applications. It can do it if you have access to, I mean, Claude if you have it, but I mean, Gemini would probably do a better job. ChatGPT would probably do a better job. But I mean, it can do it. I mean, this was probably a lot for Perplexity, kind of on purpose. I just wanted to see how it would do with that. It's like if you ask it for like a slide deck, it's kind of better with that, or like a simple dashboard, or just like simpler applications. It tends to do better with those. Like I said, this isn't bad. I would make a lot of changes with this, even just like visually. It's not. There's just a bunch of stuff I would change, but it's like the way this code is laid out, I would change. And if I'm gonna have functions in here, I would have a much better explanation of things. I would make the exercises actually work. Multiple things in here, but I mean, it still works. I mean, the positives with this is this took probably 10, 12-ish minutes, and it did give me a working-ish web app. It went through, I got a ton of sources in here. I got to see kind of a chain of thought, how it would goes through something like this. I can go through all the different files and just kind of pick that apart. So there are a lot of positives in here. Like I said, it's not my first choice for doing something like this, but I mean, I feel like that will at least get you started on how you could create an app here. So just to do a quick recap, you go to perplexity.ai and you get to this screen and you click on the plus and you go to create files and apps, and then you type in your prompt. You would probably have better luck if you do a more detailed prompt. And so what I did, I just said just like build an interactive application that teaches the basics of the Python programming language. You can put in way more detail and just like what do you want it to look like and how you want it to be, designed, use these colors, use these fonts, do, this many pages, put these buttons on there. Like you can put in a ton of detail, and you probably should, just to kind of guide it more. But yeah, I mean, try it out and see what you think, and I'll see you next time.